What's going on, everybody? It is MrAeroHD here, and we are here with our first episode of Ask Aero in like 15 fucking years. The way this episode worked was we took questions on ASKFM, which if you don't know is in the description below. It's ask.fm/MrAeroHD. What I'm going to do now is go through them. You can send them You can send them anonymously, or you can send them through you can have an account and send it that way if you want me to know who you are. But so let's go through it. First question: if Empire released a DLC with concept cars only, would Turn 10 bring you closer to the game? Would it be worth playing more? I think it would be, honestly, but when you can only add 10 cars a pack, it's mostly a novelty thing. The novelty will wear off. My big issue again wasn't the car selection with Forza 5. It's the fact that there's so much shit missing that just has to be in a Forza title, like the storefront, public custom lobbies, fucking replays, like everything that I liked Forza 4 is gone. That's why I don't like playing it that much. But it definitely would be cool to see. It's kind of like the GT6 thing. Alright, next question is, if you could put a pineapple, a VTEC, wow. Okay, if you could put a VTEC in an asparagus or a pineapple, which would you use? An asparagus because it's lighter and it's more green. What is your favorite supercar? Pagani Zonda Cinque. I don't know if that's how you say it. That's probably my favorite. That or an F40. Do you have an original Xbox? No, I have a console. I don't have controller or a keyboard for it. Or keyboard. Controller or wires like power wires and shit. I don't have any of that. But yes, I have one. I have like Forza Midnight Club 2 and like Forza 1. I think that's all the games I have. I never had one as a kid. I just found one somewhere. You play other genre of games than racing? The formal guy. So yeah, I do. I play a little bit of everything. I used to play Call of Duty quite a bit. If you go look back on my channel, you'll find old. Oh my god, my hair is fucking disgusting. Oh, that made it worse. You'll find old Call of Duty videos on Black Ops and COD 4 and stuff, and I thought I was really good at the game, but I'm not. So, I play a lot of Warcraft now. I never really was into it, but then my girlfriend plays it a lot, so she's like, hey, you should come play World of Warcraft with me. I was like, okay. So, I play that. What else? I downloaded a bunch of MMOs in the Steam sale. I like fucking Skyrim, which I've always had and never played. I downloaded Mass Effect. I have a bunch of other MMOs. So I'm not one of those people that just sits there and plays one kind of game and says, I'm a gamer. I do, play other games, enjoy other types of games. It just so happens that racing games are what I play predominantly. Yeah. So, next question is, how do you feel about cross-manufacturer engine swaps on Forza and in real life? Example, 2JZ in an S-body or an LS in an S2000. Whatever works, do it. I'm not one of those guys who say, oh, Japanese engines have to stay in Japanese cars. I used to be, but then I thought about it, and I'm like, why would they spend, like for FD for example, why would somebody spend so much money on a 2JZ trying to develop an engine and get the parts flown over? Because the expertise isn't there in the States. So V8, especially an American V8, is just a better option. You can't really chastise somebody for wanting to save money and have a better platform. It's stupid. It's just people being fanboys, and there's no need for it. There are some swaps that are just dumb, like I read someone put like a B18 in a Corvette. Like, what the fuck? Why would you do that? It's just stupid. But I'm relatively okay with it. Hey Aero, you said you were going to university college, so what are you going to / are studying? The plan is to go to Ottawa and go to Algonquin College. I'm going to say university. Algonquin College, and study journalism, because that's what I want to do. I want to be an automotive journalist or a journalist of some kind. I don't know. I know why, but like, there's not much other than to say that I love cars, and I like expressing my opinion on things. I'm a very opinionated person, if you haven't realized yet, but I don't know. It just seems like something I know it's something I'm gonna love to do, because I've been doing it. This is technically Build a Drift to Kill It and stuff. Is all reviews and shit. So that's journalism. But there's that. But I went to Laurentian University, where I live, for 1 year to take communication studies. For anyone going into college or university, do not go to a school or a program that you don't want to go to, because it's just going to be a waste of your time. I ended up failing a bunch of my courses because I never went, because I had no passion for it. I was like, this is stupid. Why am I going to school? And I stayed home and slept instead. And I failed a bunch. And it's just because I didn't like the course. The course wasn't for me. I didn't like the school very much. It just happened to be where I lived. So that's why I went, and I got in a big argument with my parents. Believe me, it'll save you money. And the last question really doesn't have anything to do with anything. I just got one right now, but can you explain EDM genres to me? I have no clue. Okay, so this is kind of complicated because there's so many different subgenres, but EDM, a term I don't really like to use, it's electronic music. If you go to my streams or whatever and you listen to the songs using BDK, it's all very electronic heavy. It's not that I'm not just in electronic music, but you know, that's easier to find non-copyrighted stuff, and I do really like electronic music. So basically, I'm sorry if I missed some. I'm just going to go off the top of my head. There's house, trance, dubstep, drum and bass, trap. I think that's it, not counting subgenres. And if you really want to decipher subgenres, you really just have to have an ear to it. Like if it sounds like dubstep and it's got a bit quicker beats per minute, then it's probably drum step. If it says it's house music but it's very slow and like mellow, usually it's deep house or tech house. If it says it's house music but it's that stupid boom 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 fucking beat like animals and shit, that's probably electro house or big room house. So you really just have to get into the music and then really understand. The more you listen to, the more you'll see like, oh, this is this genre, okay, and then you'll get an ear for it. I'm not going to say I'm the most knowledgeable person of electronic music on the internet. I'm definitely not. I just know what the fuck is going on over. Wow. I just know enough as to where I don't sound like an idiot when I go to shows. But yeah, there's basically it. You basically just have to. The best way to find out for me, I found, was to go on YouTube and then just look up blank mix, like deep house mix, tech house mix, drum and bass mix, liquid drum and bass mix, and then you'll really get an ear for what it sounds like, especially if you're familiar with another genre, and then you can see the differences and whatever. But I got two more. Two of them, I think one of them is from ASKFM. I'm just gonna do these for fun. But you are allowed one beverage for the rest of life. What would you choose? It's really tough, you know, because you're like, oh, I want to choose this soda or this alcoholic beverage, but you're like, wow, if I have too much alcohol, it's gonna kill me, and if I have too much soda, my face is gonna look like a fucking pizza, and I'm gonna be 350,000 pounds. So if there was no repercussion, like I could drink whatever I wanted to drink, Dr. fucking Pepper with Mountain Dew Voltage in the second place. If it like was normal and I was only allowed to drink one drink for the rest of my life, probably orange juice is good, but
here we go now.
I'd probably have tea, like tea in general, like iced tea and shit. More variety. You can have hot or cold, and tea is really good and it's good for you. At least that's what I heard. And last one is, would you prefer a party with a few friends or lots of friends? Again, it depends on the context, you know what I mean? Like if you're like getting drunk, like, let's go party. I like to meet people at parties. I'm not necessarily looking for lifelong friends, but I do like to, you know, go up and like mingle, say, hey, you know, how's it going, whatever. I'm not like hitting on people. I just like to meet new people. But if it's just like, hey, we're gonna come play some video games and have a couple of drinks, I don't want to be like, oh yeah, let's invite everybody, I like have 50 people, because then it's just like awkward and it's like more a social thing than it is like a meeting people thing. It really depends on the amount of alcohol and the tasks and the stuff that's happening at the party. If it's just like a big house party, then it's a big house party. They're both fun in their own right, but if I had to really choose, I pretty much would just prefer having some drinks with people I know, doing some shit. But yeah, it's been 20 minutes or 10 minutes of your time. I think I can go now. But thanks guys for watching. If you want to send in questions for next week, go to ask.fm/MrAeroHD. You can send in a question anonymously, or you can make an account and send one with your name. It doesn't matter to me. Thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.